Alright everyone, buckle up because I'm about to take you on an epic journey from the dazzling streets of St. Petersburg all the way to the frosty marvel of Murmansk, right above the Arctic Circle. Picture this. It was an early evening in St. Petersburg. My friends and I were bundled up, ready to embark on an adventure of a lifetime. We start our journey on a sleek modern train, watching the cityscape transform into a vast snowy wilderness. In a short period of time, my friends fell asleep and it was silent in the train, but someone was fully awake. The next morning, we woke up, ate our ready-made food, and we had a little chat. Before we could realize, the 28-hour journey finally comes to an end, with us arriving at Murmansk, and the temperature was minus 16 degrees Celsius, but felt like minus 19 degrees Celsius. With all the tiredness and fatigue from the train, we had to go to a nearby restaurant to eat something, and then we started checking out our reservation. After about an hour, we went to our booking and logged into our accommodation, and we called it a day. The next day, we went out for a light shopping and bought some foodstuffs. The next morning, we went for a walk, but because it was so cold, we didn't take long outside, so we had to go back to our residence to think about the activities of the day. So later that day, actually the day ended so fast and it got dark. But we had a plan to go skating, so we got into the skating ring, and then we had to start watching some videos just to prepare ourselves on how to skate, to see how others have done it. But we went to disgrace ourselves on the ring. You can see how I am struggling to even hold myself. And then my friends also had the same issue with the struggling on the ring. But even after watching the videos on how to skate, it all disappeared the moment we stepped on that ring. But was it a good experience? Yes, it was very nice. And do I want to do it again? Of course. But maybe after watching more videos about how to skate. But honestly, it was a very beautiful experience. After the skating, we went for a city drive and ended up at Murmansk Mall. Just a typical Russian mall with the same Russian brands and shops that you find in almost any mall. Of course, the next day we had to go to the nuclear powered icebreaker. So this was like the first of its kind the world has ever had, and it found its way here because this is where it was retired. But it was commissioned in 1957, used as a passenger vessel and even for transporting goods, and it found its way here in Murmansk. Right now, it's being used as a museum, and a lot of people come and see here. And it was so cold, so we had to go and run back to a shelter nearby. You can see us trying to get warm, and then after that we decided to leave the place. Then there was this monument that we wanted to go and check out, and it's called Alyosha Monument. It's a very famous monument in Murmansk because it was a monument that is dedicated to the defenders of the Soviet Arctic region during the Great Patriotic War. So we went there, take pictures. It is actually very huge. I think It's around 34 or 34 plus meters long, and it's really, really very huge. And then one of my friends decided to do this famous thing called snow angel. And then there was me who also wanted to try it, and that was the mistake of the day. I left that place with frozen hands. Well, it was actually a very nice experience, but I don't think I'll ever repeat it again. Of course, we had to go to a souvenir shop to buy some souvenirs about Murmansk just to remember the place. The next day, we went for snowmobiling, and it was an experience that all of us wanted to do. It was 10 a.m. in the morning, and the sun was not there. As we know, that this city doesn't really experience sunlight as much as we thought actually. And for this day, there was no clear day. So we started it when it was dark, but then later on, the day started getting brighter, brighter, and brighter, and we still continued having our fun. As you can see, actually, the snowmobiling was really an amazing experience. It was freezing cold, but we were busy having the fun. Just to make it more fun, we went for a race, and it was so nice. I remember my two friends that we left behind. Of course, I won the race, but it was really nice. After the race, we took pictures and we called it a day. And finally, the main reason why we came to Murmansk is here, the hunt for the northern lights. After 2.5 hours of hunting, we set up our cameras around midnight and we waited. Then boom, creation revealed itself. It was so amazing, so beautiful, and we were really, really happy to see what we came for. After we took pictures for memories and we went back, packed our loads, and we were out of Murmansk. See you in the next video.